Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some Monster High news to discuss, both G1 and G3, so that's how you know we're in for a treat. Also, we have a Toralei to discuss, so that's how you really know we're in for a treat. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, you guys love her just as much as I do. Not just as much, I'll always love her more than you guys. Anyway, we've got the new Fang Club Operetta, we've got the real drama, that's not the name of the line. Fearbook. How did I mix those up? Okay, let's just get into it. I'm babbling too much. I figure we'll start the video with the Fearbook dolls because this packaging is really good. Similar to the Monster Fest dolls, who also have very fun and different boxes from, the boring basic packaging, these dolls now also have a very fun, unique look to their boxes. And I love the way Toralei's box looks. I love the artwork. The artwork on the box is so pretty, and I really need a close-up of it. Like, does it kind of look like Darko just reused his Neon Frights Toralei artwork a little tiny bit, but I can tolerate it because he did original artwork for the Hisfits. It's my YouTube channel profile picture. So I love this style of packaging. It's so much fun. I love how they make the box look like a book. I love the artwork on the side. I like the little icons that are colored in. You got Sweet Fangs, you got Toralei's like tiger striped heart thing. Like, it's just a very fun packaging design. I really hope to see more stuff like this out of G3 because, if these and the Monster Fest dolls are anything to go off of, it finally looks like they have a package designer who doesn't want the dolls to be the only thing that stands out in the box, Like, to me, it's important that a doll has a very interesting, unique look to their box. That's why I like the original run of G1 so much. Like, the original basic dolls have such a unique look to their box, and I'm really glad that the Cree Productions opted to emulate it. Whew. I just choked on nothing. That was fun. Unlike the 2015 reproductions, which made a new box style that was smaller and ultimately less interesting. So, I'm just glad to see package design is starting to become something important again at Mattel because they've been slacking for a while. This looks good. I'd like to see more stuff like this. Also, this is like my favorite Toralei doll ever. I'm just kidding. It's still Hisfits, but these two are like really close. They're on par with each other. This doll's gorgeous. Gongeous. And next up, we have Fang Club Operetta. So this doll is going to be releasing in a week. This is probably the first time we've ever had a Monster High doll be announced so far in advance, like, to the release date. It's actually pretty nice. So, yeah, it gives people, like, a little more time than usual to prepare, because sometimes we only get, like, 2 days, Anyway, this doll, overall, I like her. I think she's a lot of fun. Her hairstyle is cute, albeit a bit basic. I absolutely love that her pet is on her hair bow. That's just super cute. His name is Memphis Longlegs, apparently, which, not gonna lie, I thought it was Daddy Longlegs, but that might just be his species and not his, name. So, yeah. So, overall, this operetta is pretty cute. I'd say her outfit is pretty well constructed. Like, I'm just glad to see that there's hems on things. The bar is on the floor for Mattel. They seem to have emulated her original doll's tattoo on her arm pretty well. She has some sculpted gloves, which is a good thing, because Toralei has sculpted gloves. So basically, if they're using their sculpted glove hand mold again, maybe that means we're gonna get a Toralei soon. I don't know, let me delude myself. She's a lot of fun. She's got this kind of like 1950s pencil skirt dress thing going on. A lot of people have called it a mermaid dress, and it in fact is not a mermaid dress, shockingly. It looks similar to one, but that's just how those vintage pencil dresses look. That's just the way they are. The weirdest thing about this doll is her face. Like, just everything about her face looks off to me. Her lip shape is wrong. She has blue eyeshadow for some reason, which, I don't know if you've noticed, but that's the only place she has blue anywhere on her. This doll is entirely wearing black, white, and purple, with her hair being red and her lips also being red. And then she's just kind of got some blue eyeshadow thrown in there. I'm not, like, fully against it. It gives the doll a little pop. But at this point, I feel like they should have just given her dark makeup that actually goes with her color scheme, like dark purple makeup, maybe even like a smoky eye. Just the blue seems like a very random choice to me. Her shoes are cute, albeit a bit basic. She's got the treble clef I think that's what it's called, right? Treble clef? Dude, I was in choir in like 6th grade, and then that was it, so that's all I know about music. But I think it's a treble clef, and she's got a little skelette as the clasp of her shoe, it looks like. She's got like piano keys and another little skelette at the bottom of the treble clef. Like, it's cute, you know? She's got some leggings going on. And here is her box design. It is the same size as Gulux Gulia's, but infinitely more interesting. There's a lot more going on, and the tagline, or the title of the doll, is Out of Fright Operetta. This is the back of her box. The description reads, "The hottest show at Monster High is down in the catacombs, and Operetta is ready to let her rip." With a voice that can drive ghouls downright batty, Operetta usually records her songs to keep down the fuss, which is, you know, an actual part of her lore. I'm glad that they referenced that here. But with a new guitar lick and an outfit that's roll over and die for, there's no keeping this phantom in the shadows. All eyes are on Operetta and her retro spiderweb wiggle dress and vinyl record overskirt. I've never heard that be called a wiggle dress before, but okay. Memphis Longlegs, her rockabilly spider, is ready to boogie on top of Operetta's fiery, bumper-banged, high-top hairstyle. This pitch-perfect look is complete with piano-inspired heels and a guitar handbag. Ready to blow the roof off this sucker, Operetta is ready to make Monster High shriek, rattle, and roll. Pretty cute. I like the way this doll looks. Her package design is fun, and again, it's a bit basic, but it's better than Gulux Gulia, which was basically just black and white. She was a little boring. I defended it back then because I liked the simplicity of it, and in hindsight I still do, but compared to this, it feels like it has a lot more personality put into it. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. Just because I say I like something like a year ago doesn't mean my opinion on it can't change, you know? That's just kind of how people work. So I mentioned this earlier, but this doll's face is almost completely different from the way Operetta typically looks, and it's jarring, to say the least. Her lip shape changed completely, her eyes look different, they even look like they're a different color. Like, they're still kinda purpley, but her eyes leaned more towards being a grayish color on her original doll. It's just bizarre. As a whole, Operetta's face looks completely different from the way it did before. And you can make that argument for all of the other characters, because every time one of these, like, reintroductions of a character doll has happened so far, the face has been different. Like, I'm not gonna look you in the eyes and say Haute Couture Frankie and 2010 Frankie look exactly the same. They've all been changed in some way. But this one is just the strangest to me. I struggle to see it as Operetta because her face just looks so off. They're getting better with the eyebrows, though. The eyebrows look good. They actually look pretty, like, similar to the way the 2010 doll's eyebrows would. So that's one positive. I think the thing is just the size of the eye shine. It's very big, and it wasn't that big before. It was just a little tiny dot before. Again, though, I think we are comparing a hand-painted Operetta prototype to a final product. So, you know, I'm gonna withhold my judgment a little bit, but overall, it's the lip shape that bugs me the most. They should have at least kept the lip shape the same. It's just weird that they kind of made it, like, smaller. All in all, I'd say that this is a pretty good return for Operetta. She looks good. This is overall not a terrible doll. I've seen a lot of people dislike her, oddly enough. I think she's fun. One of the main criticisms I've seen for this doll is the use of all the prints, and to an extent, I get the criticism, especially of the purple, like, train she has going on with all the vinyl records printed on it. They honestly could have left the print off of it. It could have just been a purple thing, and it would have looked cute. But I don't dislike the vinyl records either. It still looks cute on her. Like, I feel like either way it still works, in my opinion. But again, this is my opinion, so if you don't agree with it, don't, like, kill me. Please don't kill me. I like being alive. I really like her, though. Like, all the little details she has going on just make her work for me. I like the trim at the top of her dress, like with the sweetheart neckline. I think that's what it's called, because it's kind of like heart-shaped. I like her, like, little dice belt thingy. Like, it's just cute. It's fun. Overall, I like her, and while I do think the Fang Club membership is a teeny tiny, very pointless, I guess I'll be buying it because I want this doll, so you know, finger guns. If you hear me, like, snap in my videos, I'm doing finger guns, so finger guns, yeah. Anyway, if I don't get Fearbook Toralei in my hands by the end of this month, I think that I'm going to have to go to Mattel headquarters and start asking some questions. Namely, why would you show this to me before she's in the stores? I need it right now. I don't like waiting. And where is Hisfits Toralei? I need this doll. Please give me Hisfits Toralei. If you have a hand-painted prototype, I will take it. You won't be able to stop me. So anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. We've discussed everything that I wanted to, because while there was doll news today, to be honest, it wasn't that much. I mean, Operetta wasn't, like, leaked or anything. Mattel Creations put her up, so she's on the website, just not for sale yet. She goes for sale on the 12th. And I forgot to mention her price in this video, but she will be $50, and yeah. So, feel free to leave your thoughts on her in the comments below. Why do I keep, like, stuttering over every word I say? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. I like to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!